What is the most important golf club in your bag? Well, I'm torn actually between two clubs, the driver and the putter. Actually, let me rephrase it. I used to be torn. I was convinced that my driver was most important, because if I had a day where I'm hooking everything off the tee, losing balls, reloading, hacking out from under walls after a wipey old slice off the tee, it ruined my day. I mean, how are you supposed to score if you cannot drive the golf ball, right? But then I realised I don't have to take driver off the tee if it gives me the willies. I can use my M2 fairway to just crunch one out there safely. I don't have to take on that corner over there or take that crazy line off the tee over water. I don't have to absolutely try to take the skin off the ball with muscle power that I may or may not possess. What I'm saying is, yes, the driver can be destructive, but you have alternatives off the tee, and even with a powered down little steery drive, you can mooch your way around a golf course, which is why I am now convinced that the putter is by far the most important club in the bag. Let me tell you why. Because if you play a regulation 18 holes, and just say the course is a level par 72, okay? You're expected to use your putter 36 times, right? 2 putts on every green. That's 50% of all the shots you hit in a round of golf. Like, I might hit my driver 8 times in a round, so it stands to reason that the putter, well, it has to be the most important club in the bag. And you know what? When I look back at the worst rounds I've ever played, actually, forensically looked at them, you know, card in hand, sitting on the wall behind the 18th green, trying to figure out what was wrong, it's because I've missed tiddly little 2 or 3 footers, or I've bolted a long putt so far past the hole and then I've missed the 6-foot putt back. Like, my best round ever in a competition was 4 under. Now, yeah, I know, okay, it's never going to happen again, okay, but that day I took 29 putts. In my average round, I could take 39 putts. That's a 10-shot differential with just one club. And I bet this has happened to you too. Like, one day you arrive on the golf course, you're playing with your mates, and your driver, your irons, your wedges, it's all over the place. But next thing, you're canning putts left, right and centre on the green. You just need to look at a putt and it automatically goes in the hole. Your putter is saving your bacon and you end up winning the competition or the money off your friends. That is the power of this one club. And then the next day, right, you're tee to green, you're like a god, you're full on Tiger Woods mode, but whatever is the matter, every time you place the putter down behind the ball, it just looks wrong. It just looks wonky. It doesn't look lined up. Your knees start trembling. You just cannot get the ball in the hole and nothing goes right. That again is the power of the putter. Take for instance the last full season of stats on the PGA Tours, 2019. Jordan Spieth, he was 176th in strokes gained driving. He was in the horrors. Tee to green, he wasn't much better. He was 157th on tour, but he was second in strokes gained putting. And time after time after time, his putter saved him. He ended the season 44th in the FedEx Cup money list after the worst driving year of his career. And that's, again, all thanks to this. Look, we all love smashing the perfect drive off the tee, admiring the glorious ball flight, bragging to our friends about how far it went. It's fun. We love to go to the range and blitz through a bucket of balls. I mean, who wouldn't love that? And then for 5 minutes maybe we'll practice our putting at the end of a session. Look, the good players on tour, the best amateurs, they give as much time to their putting practice as they do to their drivers, irons and wedges put together, because they know that the putter is the most important club in the bag. I'm definitely going to practice my putting more from now on. I've convinced myself, but I do love smashing the living daylights out of my driver. For me, for now, it's Donal out.